This is Terrence Gangster Williams, aka OG Giggity. Right now is 4:21 a.m. It's cold, but I'm on my lunch break. But I had to get out while I was cleaning up. I said, yo, I gotta go give him this one. Now, I got an older brother and a younger brother on my mother's side. But my younger brother have a different father from us. So his grandmother on his father's side lived a block outside the Magnolia Project. Okay, now when I come home in 1993, he living in the room now. Now mind you, he usually go from his grandmother's house to my mother's house, grandmother's house to my mother, in the project. So when I get out, he in the project. I'm like, no, he got to go. He in the way. So now I'm plotting on how can I get him out of here. Now, first night I'm home, right? He high, yellow, red boy. He one of them boys we all dressed all preppy and always thought he was just too much, right? And he a little taller than I am too. So he always thought he could fight, he could handle me, So, but he had a lot of clothes, y'all. He had a lot of gear. So I was plotting on two things: getting him out of that house, out that apartment in the project, and getting some of them clothes. So, all right, this is what he had back then. Y'all remember when the clothes come out with all the cartoon characters like Tweety Bird, Buzz Bunny, them clothes, that stuff. He had that kind of stuff. He had nice sweaters. That boy, his grandma used to take him now. But so I guess he was mad with her or something, because he moved back over here. But now I'm home now, and you got to go. So now I'm trying to figure how I'm gonna get him up out of there. My opportunity came. Same night, y'all. Man, this was too sweet. He had to do something. My mother was fussing at him, right? So when my mother go back in her room, I say, bro, you scared of mama? I say, man, when I was your age, I think the little boy, he had to be about 15, 30, about 15 at this time. I said, man, listen, when I was your age, mama was scared of me. Mama ain't never talked to me like that. Man, when mama say something, man, just talk back to, man, don't be scared. Why this fool did what I said? Man, my mama came fussing at something. Again, I forgot how it happened, but that same night, he raised his voice back at him. My mama slapped him. She slapped that boy, he read. She slapped him. Oh, now he crying. He mad. He pack all this stuff up. I'm going back with my grandma tomorrow. Good. So now he packing all the good clothes. I'm looking at him. I'm like, well, boy, I got some gear. He had to go use the bathroom. When he went to use the bathroom, I snuck in that suitcase. I stole me like 3 sweaters. I stole me 2 pair of jeans. And I stole me like 3 pair of socks. Cuffed him, hid him under the mattress, because we had them 2 little twin beds in the project in our room. But he needed to get out of there, because that room wasn't big. I didn't want to sell it, y'all. That room wasn't big enough for both of us. He needed to go. Nah, he was packed up, ready to go. And I'm loving it. I can't wait till the morning come. Get up out of there, buddy. So, the next day he go. So, that weekend, it's a block party. DJ, we call him the DJ. They got the DJ out. He out there, Pee Wee, on Magnolia Street. Man, I'm standing in the big homie. I'm standing in the big homie courtyard, y'all. I got my tool on me. I got it was like a blue and green like sweater. I had these jeans I had stole from him. It was like blue and green, like with a little, like a little tail on them, like they had little patches on them or something on the front. And I had my green ballet animals on. Oh man, I was fresh. Oh, and I had the little socks that I had hit him out of too. So I'm just standing up there's a lot of people out on a avenue part, but I'm in the courtyard in the back, just by myself chilling, just observing everything. Man, this fool spotted me from across the courtyard, come storming over there by me. You better take all my clothes. I want my clothes. Look, I look around first, make sure there ain't nobody around, so he's trying to embarrass me. I said, man, if you don't get around me, I'm gonna beat the brakes. So I'm talking, he talking crazy, back. So I raised up my shirt, let him know, man, you better get on, I'm strapped. To my surprise, he raised his shirt up, showed me his little 3. He had a little 38, little 38. Hey, yo, I said, what the world? Where you get that from? You know? So I'm telling you, I want my clothes too. So he stormed off. I'm like, because I ain't need to keep going back and forth with him about the clothes I got on. Because, man, these females out here, I'm like, you ain't get the clothes right now anyway, man. Beat it, will you? So he leave. Man, right after that, like a week later. And you know what's crazy now to think about it? Me and that man, they never got along until when I went to the Fed, when I started that record label, Shot Carter Records. And I let him be a little, you know, hey, that's what we, because I needed him then, that's when we got cool. But anyway, so him and I, I was in the house. I was back at home, back inside. So while I'm inside, I'm chilling out with, remember I told y'all the story about my girl number 1? So I'm in the house chilling with girl number 1. Now, I get a phone call. Yo, I need to holler at you. I said, what's up? Man, I can't talk to you on the phone. I said, what is it about? Man, I said, what is it about, some D? He said, yeah. I said, how much of it? He said, man, it's a lot. I need to talk. I'm on my way. I shoot around there, right? I go to his grandmother's house, and it's a kilo of cocaine in the closet. Now, mind you, his uncle lived there. They had it's his grandmother and her 2 sisters, and his uncle lived there. His uncle was about maybe 5 years older than I was, but he was getting money. So my brother had went in the stash, right, and took eyeballing the work, maybe 2 ounces out. I said, well, where'd you get this from? Come here. He went in the closet, showed it to me. I said, let's take all this. No, man, my uncle gonna know. Man, all right, I know what we're gonna do. Went back in the project, got my mask. So how the house was made, when you walk, you could go in the door. When you go in the door, you still not in the house. You in the stairway part, the little wooden stairway. You gotta go upstairs. Then there's another door you go in to go into the house. So I'm hiding in the stairway right there. Lights out. When his uncle comes, uncle talking to me. All you see is that pistol. He frees up because he wasn't too much of a gangster, too violent. Uncle was one of them good boys that was getting money. So up to him. He don't know who it is, dude, y'all. And before you try to run, come here, grab his shirt. But I got my hand back because he's tall and I don't want him to try to grab a gun from me. But he not no violent person, so he don't want to take a chance of getting shot. And I'm like, because I ain't need that. Anyway, because I know my brother might was, oh, terror shot, blah, blah, blah. So I grab him, bend him around. He turn around, he throw his hands up, he's scared. Grab him, I just lead him upstairs. I don't want to talk because he gonna know my voice. So I just push him, walk him on upstairs. He already know what it is. He walked up them stairs, and as he walking, I stop him because as soon as you walk in the door in a house, that closet was right there to the right. Right there to the right. I stop him, turn him so he know what I want. He just opened the door, went in there, grabbed it. I grabbed that thing, took my arm, pushed him, ran on out the door. Ran out the door, went to the big homie house, dropped it off over there. So he had a feeling that my little brother had stole from him. Because he had went to my mother, he had told my mother. So what happened, me and the big homie on the back driveway, and we talking. I'm telling him, what I'm going to get once he make these sales. I want some belly animals, some jabos. I'm thinking, I want to get my gear up. I just got out, y'all. So my mother and his uncle come around there. They come through the cut, and he trying to accuse, and my brother with him, because he fussed, You can ask my brother. I ain't been trying to prove a point to his uncle that he wasn't the one that stole the coke from him. So, or he had something to do with it, whatever. So Big Boy speaker like, listen, man, I make sure both of these two straight. They good. They don't have to do none of that stuff. So they good, you know. And his uncle was familiar with him, so he knew that. Yeah, well, if he's speaking up for them, I know they good. So Uncle kind of piped down, because like I said, he wasn't no violent dude anyway, so really ain't want no drama. But he just had a feeling that my little brother had something to do with that coke being stolen, because he know anybody knew the coke was not but my little brother. So he all right, man, and he leave. Needless to say, my little brother ain't get nothing out that deal either. And he was hot with me. That man stayed mad with me for 5 years. 5 years, me and that man was at odds. 5 years, me and that man was beefing, man. We didn't get love for 5 years, yo. And one time I was in a project on 6th and Willow. I'm in the middle of the courtyard then. I'm in 6th, really in the middle of the courtyard. Why I see this man with his dog? He had a dog named Spike. The dog dead. He got the dog tattooed on his arm. So if y'all ever see him, look. Let me see your arm, boy. I think it's on his right side of his arm. He got a pit bull tattooed on his arm. I said, boy. Anyway, the boy told the dog sick him. Oh, I took out running. I ran. So when I come around the curve, around that bend, when I come running, when I turned around on Willow Street to try to get to my mother's apartment, I didn't realize that people know I'm beefing with a lot. I got how y'all say the ops. So I'm running. When I come around that curve, everybody just took out running. Children, the older women, everybody ran, try to clear it. But I had to keep going. That dog was coming. That little pit bull was coming. But I made it to the house, y'all. I beat the dog. I made it to the house. That dog could be coming right up on that post, barking and all that, but I made it inside. I had a lot of people scared. They thought somebody was kind of come shoot me. But all the while, the dog was chasing me. He tried to sick his pit bull on me, y'all. And I wasn't strapped that day, because I would have left him right there in 6th Court, for sure. So, yeah, me and the guy, we didn't really go, we didn't see eye to eye until I went to the Feds in 1998, and I started Shot Caller Records. And I was like, boy, look, you're going to be the head of A&O, you're going to be pumping the head up. So that's what me, and at this time, my gear was all the way up, so I had a rapper. I had split my clothes and all my stuff between him and my rapper. That's how me and him got back cool. So, y'all know the drill. I gotta get back to let me see what's on here. I still got enough time. But I ain't about to get y'all no more right now. So, I'm about to go get me something to eat. That's what I'm going to do. Now, y'all know what it is. Say no to drugs, stop the violence, put them guns down. I want you all to know I appreciate you all hanging out with me. Thank you for supporting me. I love you all, and I got a big surprise coming up too. I'm out of here.